maybe one of the best books I've read in my life. And I know I say this a lot about my favorite books that I enjoy them so much. Oh, it's a great book, but this time I actually mean it. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here again. I feel like we are growing, and I just don't feel we're growing. We are actually growing. The community from last week to this one, 10 more people have been following me here on YouTube, and that's just great. I know people, when you start producing content on internet, people say don't focus on the numbers. You know, it's important to do what you like to do, and I definitely do love doing this, which is talking about books and productivity and music and etc. But it's so nice to see that more people are getting interested on the things you're saying, and it actually gives me kind of a satisfaction. You know, oh my God, maybe I'm not a total loser. Maybe I have a little thing, maybe two things that I can add to your life, and so that's why I appreciate the fact that you're following me. In case you're here and you don't follow me, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share, drop a comment down below. You'll be glad you did it, because every week I will do my best to keep producing good content here for you on YouTube, okay? As you can see, I'm at a different place. This is my dad's office. My dad's a musician. He's a maestro, producer, and so he's got equipment and different microphone. It's got stuff. I don't have my stuff. My house is being remodeled. Crazy. Just to think about the mess I have to organize, me and my wife, when we get home. Anyway, so that's why we're here. Maybe this sounds a little different. Hopefully it sounds better than the other microphone I have. But anyway, today, this video I'm posting right now, that you're watching right now, was supposed to be the video you watched it last week. But I made a mess. And I put the music video, which was supposed to be the first Saturday of the month, I put it on the last one. And is the book review and the book suggestion for the month of July. I'm posting, and it's already July 2nd, July 3rd. Anyway, but anyway, you know, maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe the thing that you are here for is this video, and you're just waiting to hear the suggestion of the month or the review of last month's book. The book is this one, Being Mortal by Atul Gawande. I say this a lot. Oh, this is a great book. This is actually a great book. Let me add this. It is probably the best book I've ever read in my life. With the review. But remember, my review is not actually a review. I'm not going to tell you the story of the book, but I'm going to maybe creating you the curiosity, so you can maybe go there and buy the book. First, Atul Gawande is a surgeon, good doctor, and also a good writer. This is not his only book. He's got like 4 or 5 books. Being Mortal might be the most famous book he ever wrote, and it's about the end of life. And not the end of life as we know it, no. But as a surgeon, as a doctor, you can experience death since you're in med school. And this is something most people don't value when they see a family member that is in medical school or nursing school, for that matter. Maybe paying attention to these people, experiencing death is not something that everybody's gonna go through, except our own death. But seeing people die and having to deal with the families, it is something that shouldn't be taken for granted. And he talks in this book, in this amazing book. Look, I don't know if you can see, #1 New York Times bestseller. He talks about the way people go through the last moments of their lives, maybe the last weeks, maybe last months, maybe last years. Some people die when they are very old, and your body start start losing the basic functions, have trouble listening and seeing and chewing and swallowing and going to the bathroom. And what is great about this book, it creates in us an awareness that it is something that is very important to talk about. How do you wish to spend the last moments you have? Nobody hopes for this. Nobody wants to have a sick life, especially towards the end. That's not fun at all. But in case it happens, and a lot of the times it happens to so many people, doesn't matter if you're rich or poor, smart or dumb, we are all subject to this. And how you deal with this is something that is very important. And as doctors or as medical students or just people in general, we should be talking about this. How do you want to be at the end of your life? Dr. Atul Gawande talks about this very important issue in this book with personal experience, because being a physician and being the son of two physicians, his father discovered an illness, and for the last 2 years of his father's life, he was sick. And his father decided, you know what, I'm not gonna live in the hospital. I'm gonna do what it's possible, but in case there is not much I can do, I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna see my family. I'm gonna be with my kids and my grandkids, and I'm gonna travel the world. But some people, they don't want to do this. They want to go through surgery. They want to go and try everything the medicine has to offer. They want to go and have faith until the end and pray and do what they gotta do, and they are allowed to. But as doctors and as medical students, we should learn how to approach this. How can you talk to these people? How can you introduce? How can you present the actual options? And how do you tell someone they are going to die? Because this is the issue. And as doctor, I'm not a doctor, not yet, but as medical students and doctors, people should be aware of this. You have to be honest. Treating patients is not just surgery and more medicine and this and that. It's not just science. It's life. It's reality. And so this book resonated in my mind and actually in my heart too, in a way that I don't recall any other book doing so. That's it. Being Mortal by Atul Gawande. Go and read it, because look at the title is Being Mortal: Medicine and What Matters in the End. I can't say enough how much this book is amazing. And I was actually expecting it to be amazing, because I went to Google once, and there was a list of this 5 or 10 books every medical student or every pre-med should read before they go into medical school. And one of the first books on the list, this one. And now I understand why this subject is so important. And that's why I bought I like to read on my Kindle, but some books you gotta have it. And yeah, that's it. And while on the subject, I also bought the book of the month of July, Atomic Habits. Can you see? Yes, Atomic Habits by James Clear. I bought this book because so many people are talking about this one. People I follow, like Thomas Frank, Matt Diavella, L.A. Abdul, these people, I like following these guys who talk a lot about productivity and reading books and etc. And I kind of hope to be one of them. Anyway, Atomic Habits. I remember reading a book called The Power of Habits by Charles Duhigg. Changed my life. I read this book like 4 years ago. And now by James Clear, I actually listened to an interview with James Clear, the author of this book, on a podcast of Matt Diavella, the Ground Up Show. Yeah, he doesn't produce the podcast anymore, but it's still available. And he talks about ideas of this book. And because the ideas were so great, I'd say, you know what? I think this book is gonna change my life and the way I do things. And I actually decided to buy this on Amazon. It's probably cheap where you live, if you live in America or Canada or wherever. In Brazil, which is the country I live, this is extremely, extremely expensive. But it was an investment. I believe some things deserve an investment, and that's definitely an investment. So, Atomic Habits by James Clear is the book suggestion for the month of July. I hope you buy it. If you buy it on Amazon, maybe I'll leave the link down below in the description, or maybe in the first comment. I'll pin the comment so you can buy. And because it arrives so fast at your home. Once if you order today, you're gonna probably have in 2 or 3 days time. And that's it. It wasn't that long. See, it was actually a very fast video. I don't want to tell the story on my videos. I don't want to actually read a book or spend so much time talking about, because it's such a rich story, such a rich book that I cannot cover everything. But I think maybe in the future I'm gonna create different topics. Oh, this book talks about this, and that. Then it's probably gonna be better. But for today, that's it. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like it and drop a comment down below. Also share this video and subscribe to my channel. Every Saturday morning there's a new video here. And also every Wednesday here on YouTube, but also on Apple Podcasts, Deezer, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and Amazon Music. My podcast, Think Onward, available every week. And I also talk about books and productivity and studies. Of course, sometimes I have interviews with people. And that's it. I hope you have a great weekend, a great week, and see you next time.